Hi, this is Dr. Todd Rowe, and I'm here to give some tips on using the homeopathic medicine Bryonia Alba, or white bryony. Before I start, to say that nothing in this material is meant to diagnose, cure, prescribe, or treat any illness. Please consult your homeopathic practitioner for treatment options. This is a picture of white bryony, or wild hop. It's a perennial climbing vine with a branch root and black berries and small greenish yellow flowers. It's found in middle and south of Europe, and it's been known for thousands of years for its utility in treating swelling problems, arthritis, for treating pleurisy or pulmonary infections, as well as being a useful purgative. In homeopathy, we use this mostly for treating acute injuries. We also use it for treating a variety of pulmonary problems, respiratory problems. Some of the keys that help you identify this remedy are dryness on all levels, dryness of the mucous membrane, so a big remedy for more severe constipation, and dryness of the mouth as well. Typically, moods of people who need this remedy acutely are quite irritable, and they can be fairly reserved. There also can be dullness of the mind in people who need this remedy acutely. A well-known homeopath described this remedy as the grumpy bear. And this is Whitmont. He said, like a bear chewing his paws, he wants to be left alone. He growls and snarls when you attempt to disturb him. So a great remedy for flus and colds for someone who wants to be left alone and not disturbed. Very useful for gastroenteritis, along with arsenicum album for vomiting. Big remedy for flu, particularly when they don't want to move and they just want to stay still. Also for acute bronchitis with a lot of coughing, and the coughing is quite painful and they don't want to move, or they hold their chest with the cough. Can be used for breast infections, mastitis. Even though it's useful for constipation, it can also be used for acute diarrhea. Perhaps most commonly, though, Bryonia is used for sprains and fractures. And the key here is that they're worse with any kind of movement. Oftentimes you'll use Arnica montana first, and then if Arnica stops working, you move on to Bryonia alba after that. Typically they tend to be more hot and, again, worse on motion. There's a time aggravation of 9 p.m. They are worse with coughing, worse deep breathing, and worse on exertion. The pains are oftentimes described as stitching or sharp and shooting in character. And one of the hallmarks of Bryonia is that problems like the flu tends to come on very slowly and gradually. It can take some time, unlike belladonna or aconite where it comes on suddenly. They're better from pressure and better from being still, with quiet and rest, and also better from hot or warm drinks. And typically their problems occur more on the right side. Another remedy for nosebleeds, worse at night. Also for acute headaches that are worse on the right side and where they want to put pressure on the head. Big remedy for constipation where the stool is dry and hard. And also I mentioned this mastitis or breast infections where the breast feels somewhat dry, hard, and hot. Some of the remedies that you can compare Bryonia to and often are confused include rust toxicodendron, natrum muriaticum, and sulfur. You can order this remedy at orders@amchoh.org, and to find out more about this remedy and similar remedies, you can learn about our acute care course at acutecare@amchoh.org. Thank you very much.